me, hit me, hit me, hit me. You can't. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. You cannot.
So who is stronger, Natsu or Goku? Well, obviously right now, as things stand, it is Goku. Because he can literally explode the entire universe. That's no surprise. So you clicked on this video probably because you thought that I was wrong or something. I don't know. Maybe you just clicked it because you're like, yeah, Natsu could freaking beat Goku. Let's go, boy. But regardless of why you clicked this video, let's talk about it. So first off, let's talk about Natsu's actual strength as it is right now in the manga and anime. So obviously, spoiler alert, Natsu is END, right? He is a demon that Zeref created, and he can get way stronger in that form, right? Obviously, because that's like his true form, quote unquote. So this is way before the time skip, right? The 1 hour time, or the 1 year time skip that Natsu just trained, right? He just trained a lot, came back, burned up the whole Grand Magic Games stadium by powering up with his aura, right? Burn Lucy's clothes. Fan service. Hashtag fan service. Just kidding. So after that, okay, so this is even before that in the Tower of Heaven arc, right? Jalal faced Natsu, and Jalal used this ability called Grand Chariot, and he said himself that it has the power of a meteor, right? He used it on Natsu. It didn't even dent the ether nano walls of the magic tower, or the Tower of Heaven, the R system, right? My boy Natsu, without even using any magic, I've already talked about this before if you've seen my other videos, but I'm just going to restate it here just to make a point. My boy Natsu, without any magic, jumps up and literally punches through like 16 walls. He was in Dragon Force. So he had like a multiplier of about 2, so divide that by 2, that's 8. He would have the normal force of 8 meteors without Dragon Force, right? This is before the time skip, before END, before he fights Zeref, before he fights Akinologi, before he goes on his century year quest. This is literally one of the first couple arcs of Fairy Tail. And my whole point of saying that was Natsu is already planetary, because if you didn't know, one meteor knocked out all of the dinosaurs in Earth, right? This boy has the power of 8 at least in one fist before he trains and gets way stronger. So my point in saying all this, he's already planetary. He can already destroy planets. If he wanted to, he could probably punch into the ground with all his might and destroy the Earth, blow a hole through the Earth and obliterate it. The reason why he doesn't with every punch though is because he knows how to suppress. Watch Seth the Programmer or Geekdom or any of those guys, and you can see what suppression is. Obviously it's like Superman. If he punched a bad guy with all of his might, he'd snap their neck off and decapitate him and probably explode the world with it, right? But he doesn't, because he can suppress his power. Same thing with Goku, same thing with Natsu. They don't want to explode their home, so they're gonna chill out their powers. That's then. At the end, toward the end of the manga, he fights Zeref, who absorbed the fairy heart and literally had the absolute power of a god. My boy Natsu dies, right? But he gets revived by Lucy. And then he comes back and punches the god out of him. So depending on how, I'm not too sure on how strong the gods are comparatively from, let's just say, Fairy Tail to Dragon Ball. I don't know if the weakest god of Dragon Ball is as strong as the strongest god of Fairy Tail. I'm not really too sure about that. But what I do know is he literally punched the god out of somebody who is considered a god in the Fairy Tail series. So that's impressive as it is. Also, he one-shot a war god, so that's pretty cool too in the Avatar arc. The only way Natsu could surpass Goku is if Goku retired, or if he died, or he just started training, right? He stopped getting stronger. That's the only way he could do it, because as shonens go, you can't have the main character just fighting the same equal tier guys over and over again. It has to be him surpassing his limits and proving everybody wrong, right? So obviously, if Goku went on, he would get stronger and stronger, and there'd be no way for Natsu to catch up. Toward the end of Fairy Tail, Natsu is getting stronger and stronger, and like it's exponential. And so was Goku's up to like, and it still was even after he got mastered Ultra Instinct. My whole point with saying all this is if Goku retires, he stops getting stronger, it goes on to somebody else, on the series like goes to Goten or Gohan or somebody like that, then not the Shonen Fairy Tail. It'll have to constantly give Natsu higher opponents because you don't want somebody weaker than Zeref or weaker than Acnologia on the next chapter, next manga chapters, because he's already defeated people of that strength. So where can he go from here? It has to be higher. So this is like my theory that Natsu can constantly get stronger and stronger, fight higher tier opponents and higher tier opponents, and eventually he will get to the point where he is like the opponents are equal tier Goku. That is, and if you're a diehard Dragon Ball fan, sorry if that offends you. It's just a theory, right? He can, he has the ability, the potential to get stronger and stronger because there's no cap. No shonen ever has a cap on the main character, right? Natsu will just continue to get stronger as long as the series is alive, and newsflash, it is. So these are just a couple of my theories, or it's just a theory. So like, leave a comment down below. You're like, this is stupid. Nobody could ever surpass Goku. He's the best in the world, man. Or yeah, this is totally right. Natsu's the best shonen character of all time. Or this might not happen, but this could, or something like that. Just discuss in the comments. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. I don't really care. We're just having a good time. Hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.